Hello guys, and welcome to this new Power BI tutorial. In this video, I'm going to create this sales dashboard using vehicles dataset on Kaggle. As you can see, I'm going to create different KPIs like total sales revenue, total cars sold, average selling price, average odometer, average condition, and MMR variance. Also, I'm going to create different charts. I'm going to create a scatter plot for the relationship between the selling price and the odometer that we can put in focus mode, and we can see the different prices by odometer, selling price, and the body. For example, here we have SUV. In yellow, for example, we have crew max cap. In orange, for example, we can see sedan. Then we are going to create different bar charts like selling revenue by make, cars sold by body type, average selling price by make, and top 10 sellers by revenue. We have also column charts for top 10 total cars sold by color, condition versus average price. We have also donut chart for the average price by transmission. We have sales trend over time. For the dataset, you can download it directly on Kaggle, so you can find this link in the description. And as you can see, the vehicle sales and market trends dataset provides a comprehensive collection of information pertaining to the sales transactions of various vehicles. We have details such as the year, make, model, body type, transmission type, vehicle identification number, state of registration, condition rating, odometer rating, exterior and interior colors, seller information, Mannheim market report values, selling prices, and sales dates. Here also we have much more details about the dataset if you want to go deeper to understand the dataset. As usual, I'm going to first start by creating the different measures that we are going to use in our dataset. So we start with average condition. So we have average condition equals to the average function. We have the name of the dataset car sales, so I name it here car sales, and we have the column condition. Then we have average odometer, same thing, we use the average function, the name of the dataset and the name of the column. Same thing for the average selling price, so we have average selling price equals to average built-in function car sales and selling price. We have same thing the MMR variance, so we have the sum of car sales MMR minus the sum of car sales selling price. We have also total cars sold, where we use distinct count function and we use the car sales dataset and VIN. Okay, so vehicle identification number. And the last one, it will be total sales revenue, where we use the sum built-in function, the name of the dataset, and we have here selling price column. Also, to create this chart for condition versus average price, we are going to create a new column. So to create this column, right click on condition, new group, and here you name it as you like. So I name it condition bins, and bin size I choose 5, so we select 5. Okay, and then you create this column. And also for the sell date, by default it is text. Okay, so in order to transform it to date type, we need to click on transform data. We select the column. The first thing that we need to do is that we click on transform, extract text before delimiter, and you extract GMT. Once you extract GMT, to transform this one into a date, we just click on data type and you select date time. So the final result will be our column that we are going to use as a date. So I close this one, and now we start creating our charts. So as usual, I will just create a new page. So first we need to start to create our KPIs, visualizations, cart, and the first one will be total sales revenue. Okay, so copy paste this one 6 times, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the second one, it will be total cars sold. Then we have average selling price. Then we have average odometer. Then we have average condition. And the last one, it will be MMR variance. So select all of them. Cards, we remove the order. Okay, and for the call out. The value should be 14 in the center, and same thing for the label. It will be 10, or we can keep it 12 in the center, right? Now for the effects, select the border in white, rounded corners 10. Okay, now we can decrease this one a little bit. Okay, for the background we select gray 0%. Okay, now press Ctrl key, select all of them, format, align, distribute horizontally. Okay, same thing, press Ctrl key, select all of them, move them to the right. Alright, so like that we have our KPIs. Next we need to create our bar chart. So the first one, it will be sales revenue by make. So click on bar chart. Okay, so we have make, selling price. Alright, now we remove the grid lines. For the x-axis we don't need the values and the title. For the y-axis we don't need the title, values, put them 8. And for the bar it will be in gray. Now we need to add the labels, same thing in 8, and for the title it will be 12. So we have sales revenue by make. Okay, it will be in the center, and same thing for the border, so it will be in white, rounded corners 10. Okay, now press Ctrl key, we have the second one, which will be cars sold by body type. So we have cars sold and body type, so select body, and we have total cars sold. So the title here will be cars sold by body type, cars sold by body type. Okay, next one will be the average selling price by make. So copy paste this one, you can put it here. Increase it a little bit. So we have here average selling price by make. So average selling price. Okay, and instead of the sum here we have the average. Next we have top 10 sellers by revenue. So same thing, paste this one. Instead of the make we have the seller. So here we can add filter, select here top 10 by total sales, apply. So we have top 10 sellers by revenue, top 10 sellers by revenue. Okay, next we have a column chart which represents total cars sold by color, top 10. So here we have total cars sold. Okay, so we can decrease this one a little bit. This one also. All right. So here it will be column, right? Here we have the color, and here we have the title. So car sold by color. And we have here top 10. We select here top 10, total cars sold, apply filter. Same thing here, we have another chart which is just adjust this one. So this one, it will be condition versus average price. So we can use the bins we created, condition, selling price as the average. Now we need to remove the grid lines, and also we change the title. So it will be condition versus average price. Next we have sales trend over time. So we can copy this one, copy paste. All right, so it will be line chart, sell date, it will be month and year, and total sales revenue. So select the date one more time, we remove the day, and we remove the quarter. Same thing here, we remove the labels, we remove also the grid lines, and it will be for the line same color. Okay, for the title it will be sales trend over time. Okay, sales trend over time. Next we have the donut chart for average price by transmission. So same thing here, we select, paste this one. Okay, so we have here the transmission, and we have a donut chart. So transmission, we remove the null values. Okay, and for the legend we don't need the title, whereas for the slices we convert them into gray. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so this one will be average price by transmission. Okay, and the last one, it will be the scatter plot for selling price versus odometer. Can copy paste this one. Okay, so we select scatter plot, we select the selling price and the odometer. So I put it here. On the x-axis we have the odometer, and on the y-axis we have the selling price. So don't summarize, same thing, don't summarize. And for the legend we put the body. Now same thing, we need to format that. So for the grid lines we remove the grid line, For the legend, we don't need the title. Also for the markers, we can put them as -20. And for the title, it will be selling price versus odometer. Okay, now we need to select, for example, the 4 bar charts. We go to effects, shadow on. Same thing for the column charts, on. For the line chart also, the donut chart, and the scatter plot. We can do the same thing for the KPIs. Okay, so if we close everything, we'll get exactly the same dashboard. So as usual, for the insights of the dashboard and also chart by chart, I will put all the details in the description in case you want to work on this dataset as a case study. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial.